That changes that to a plus. Factoring still wouldn't have worked because you would have had 5 here and -1. There's no way to get that. But over here, what changes? This is now that, like that, right? Okay. So do you see what's going to happen here? What happens when I put these numbers together? What do I get right there? You get 20. So I'm going to have 1 plus or minus square root of 1 minus 20 all over 2. And that's going to be 1 plus or minus square root of 1 take away 20 is -19. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Square root of a negative number. Right? That's an imaginary number. That's basically, I told you, when we see that, that's a problem. All right? So what we would say here, at this point, right here, we would say no real solutions. Or just solution. There's no real solution to that quadratic equation. So like I said, when you have a quadratic equation, you can have at most 2 answers. It's possible to have 1, and it is also possible to have none. But you can't have 3. All right? All right, I think this will be a good time for me to give you a few to try. All right? I want you to practice this because the quadratic formula, as great as it is, this part in the red box can cause all sorts of problems. We haven't done any where you have like negatives in here and stuff. So let's see how you do with this. I want you, let's see, we have 15 minutes about. I want you to do these 2 problems. And you're not going to turn these in. These are just for your own pleasure. Okay, I want you to solve. Let's go with 5x squared plus 13x minus 1 equals 0. And then the next one, let's go with -3x squared plus 9x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, those 2 quadratic equations. I want you to see if you can solve them. Both of them, I want you to go straight to the quadratic formula. All right? Just go straight to it. Just because of time, they won't factor. Those will not factor, neither one of them. All right? Enjoy. Y'all can help each other out, and when you get your answers, get them as decimals. Get your answers as decimals. Yes? Yeah, I'll put the quadratic formula up here. I'm going to take attendance today by checking you off with your answers. Okay, so I'm going to come around, I'm going to look at your answers, and if they're right, you get to go. And that means you were here today. If you have any questions, let me know. Get my calculator.